Hi students, welcome to Diamond Group of Institutions KSET online classes. I am Santosh sir. So today we discuss about the chapter vectors. So see here, first unit vector definition. So the unit vector in the direction of the vector is given by a cap. A cap equal to what? A bar by modulus of a bar. Modulus of a bar is nothing but a magnitude of the given vector. Next, dot product. The dot product of any two vectors a bar and b bar is denoted by, given by a dot b equal to mod a into mod b into cos theta. If a dot b equal to 0, at that time you say that a is perpendicular to b bar. So that meaning is, here in this case theta is 90 degrees. In this case theta is 90 degrees. Cos 90, 0. That's why you get a dot b equal to 0. Next, if theta equal to 0 degrees. If theta equal to 0 degrees, what you say? Cos 0 is 1. So that's why a dot b equal to mod a into mod b. According to this rule, we can take I dot I equal to j dot j equal to k dot k equal to 1. Because of I vector, I is a unit vector, always lies on x axis. J is a unit vector, always lies on y axis. K is a unit vector, always lies on z axis. These three are mutually perpendicular to each other. That's why I dot j 0, j dot k 0, k dot I is 0. Itself is parallel. That's why I dot I is 1, j dot j is 1, k dot k is 1. Next, cross product. The cross product of two vectors a bar and b bar is given by modulus of a cross b equal to mod a mod b sin theta. So first, if a cross b equal to 0, at that time you say two vectors are parallel to each other. Next, if theta equal to 90 degrees, then modulus of a cross b equal to mod a into mod b. Why? Because in sin 90 is 1. That's why you get modulus of a cross b equal to mod a into mod b. Next, according to this one, in cyclic order, I, j, k is a cyclic order. In this case, you can take I cross j equal to k, j cross k, I cross j equal to k, j cross k equal to I, k cross I equal to j. If you take the reverse order, I cross j equal to k, j cross I equal to minus k. If you take reverse order, you get the negative sign. K cross j equal to minus I cross k equal to minus j. Suppose if you take itself, according to this condition, I cross I 0, j cross j 0, k cross k 0. So next, the relation between dot product and cross product is modulus of a dot b whole square plus modulus of a cross b whole square equal to mod a square into mod b square. This is the relation between dot product and cross products. Next, suppose area of the triangle. Area of the triangle equal to what? 1 by 2 modulus of a cross b, where a bar comma b bar are adjacent sides of a triangle. So next, three vectors a bar, b bar, c bar are coplanar if and only if box ABC equal to 0. This meaning is three vectors a bar, b bar, c bar lies on the same plane. At that time you say coplanar, otherwise it is called non-coplanar. Coplanar condition is box ABC equal to 0. If you get the not equal to 0, in that time you can say three vectors are non-coplanar. Next, projection of a vector a bar on the another vector b bar is a dot b by mod b. Next, area of the parallelogram, modulus of a cross b, where a bar b bar are adjacent sides. Suppose diagonals given in the parallelogram. This is a parallelogram. Suppose diagonals given. This is the diagonals. Suppose this is take as a bar, this take as b bar. In the case, diagonal case, you can take the formula 1 by 2 modulus of a cross b. In this case, A bar, B bar are diagonals of the parallelogram. Stop. Now discuss the problems. First problem. The value of I dot of j cross k plus j dot of I cross k plus k dot of I cross j is value. First option 0, second option -1, third option 1, fourth option 3. So this is depending on cyclic order I, j, k. You know that already. I cross j equal to k, j cross k equal to I, k cross I equal to j. So first to take the given value I dot of j cross k plus j dot of I cross k plus k dot of I cross j. This equal to I dot of j cross k value j cross k. So this equal to I. So j cross k value I. Next plus j dot I cross k. I cross k is the reverse order. So I cross k in the case of reverse order we can take minus j. So I cross j equal to minus j plus k dot of I cross j. I cross j is value k. So I cross j value k. So we know already I dot I is 1. Next here plus into minus is minus, j dot j is 1, k dot k is 1. So 1 1 cancel. So answer is 1. So option is C. Next second problem. If theta is the angle between any two vectors a bar and b bar, modulus of a dot b equal to modulus of a cross b when theta equal to. So here given condition modulus of a dot b equal to modulus of a cross b is given. Any satisfied angle, find out the angle theta. Okay, so here four options given. First option is 0, second option is pi by 4, third option is pi by 2, fourth option is pi. Okay, now so first given function you can take. Given what? A modulus of a dot b equal to modulus of a cross b. Already we have the formula dot product a dot b equal to what? Mod a mod b cos theta equal to modulus of a cross b. Already we have formula mod a mod b sin theta. Both sides mod a mod b cancel. What is the remaining value? Cos theta, here sin theta. Cos theta equal to sin theta. Cos theta brings this side. What you get? Sin theta by cos theta equal to 1. So sin theta by cos theta is nothing but tan theta. Tan theta equal to 1. Tan theta equal to 1 means theta equal to 45 degrees. So option is B. Next problem. If mod A equal to 10, mod B equal to 2 and A dot B equal to 12. A dot B equal to 12. Then value of modulus of A cross B is. In the data, mod A value given, mod B value given, A dot B given. Find out A cross B. So you can use the relation between dot product and cross product formula. What is the formula? Relation between dot product and cross product. Modulus of A dot B whole square plus modulus of A cross B whole square equal to mod A square into mod B square. So here A dot B value how much given? A dot B equal to 12 given. So 12 square plus modulus of A cross B whole square equal to, here mod A value substitute, mod A value 10, so 10 square. Mod B value how much? 2 square. 12 square value 144 plus modulus of A cross B whole square equal to 10 square 100 into 2 square is 4. 100 into 4 is 400. Then 144 bring this side, so minus 144. So modulus of A cross B whole square equal to 400 minus 144. So 400 minus 144 value 256. You want to find out only modulus of A cross B. So that's why root apply on both sides. You get modulus of A cross B equal to root 256. Root 256 is nothing but 16. So option is D. Next problem. If mod A equal to 4 and minus 3 is less than or equal to lambda is less than or equal to 2, then range of modulus of lambda A bar is. Modulus of lambda A bar is. First option closed interval 0, 8. Second option closed interval minus 12, 8. Third option closed interval 0, 12. Fourth option closed interval 8, 12. Now take the given condition. What is the given condition? Minus 3 is less than or equal to lambda is less than or equal to 2. If you you take the modulus condition, modulus condition means you can take only positive values. So in between -3 to 2, so positive values start from 0. So 0 is less than or equal to mod lambda is less than or equal to 2. You have to find out modulus of lambda a bar. So that's why this inequality multiplied by mod a bar on both sides. Mod a bar. So 0 into mod a bar is 0. Mod lambda into mod a bar is less than or equal to 2 into mod a. Already mod a value is given here. Mod a value 4 is given already in data. So 0 is less than or equal to. This formula already we have. Mod lambda into mod a is nothing but modulus of lambda a bar is less than or equal to 2 into mod a value substitute 4. So 2 into 4 is 8. So you get the 0 is less than or equal to modulus of lambda a bar is less than or equal to 8. So according to this, what is the range value? 0 to 8 closed interval. So range of the modulus of lambda a bar is closed interval 0, 8. Option A. Next question. The value of lambda for which the vectors 3i minus 6j plus k and 2i minus 4j plus lambda k are parallel is first option 2 by 3, second option 3 by 2, third option 5 by 2, fourth option 2 by 5. So this is the here given two vectors are parallel. If the two vectors are parallel, find out lambda value. If the two vectors, if you take first vector is a bar equal to a1i plus b1j plus c1k and second vector b bar equal to a2i plus b2j plus c2k are parallel suppose, then condition is I quotient by I quotient. That meaning is first vector I quotient is a1, second vector I quotient is a2. So a1 by a2 equal to j quotient by j quotient b1 by b2. Next similarly same k quotient c1, here k quotient is c2, so c1 by c2. So parallel condition, if two vectors are parallel, condition is a1 by a2 equal to b1 by b2 equal to c1 by c2. Now apply this formula to this problem. So given first vector is a bar, second vector is b bar. So in the first vector a1 value 3, b1 minus 6, c1 1, k quotient is 1 here. Next in the second vector a2 equal to 2, b2 equal to minus 4, c2 equal to lambda. Now apply this condition, a1 by a2 is nothing but 3 by 2 equal to minus 6 by minus 4 equal to 1 by lambda. So 3 by 2 equal to, here 2 table cancel, so remaining is 3 by 2 equal to 1 by lambda. So first term equal to last term, you get 3 by 2 equal to 1 by lambda. So lambda equal to what? 2 by 3. So option is first option. So next model problem, find the value of lambda such that the vectors a bar equal to 2i plus lambda j plus k, b bar equal to I plus 2j plus 3k are orthogonal. First option 0, second option 1, third option 3 by 2, fourth option minus 5 by 2. In the previous problem we discussed about the parallel condition. In this problem we discuss about orthogonal condition. Same vectors you can take a bar and b bar, same vectors you can take a bar equal to a1i plus b1j plus c1k and b bar equal to a2i plus b2j plus c2k are perpendicular. Perpendicular means orthogonal condition. In this case you can take a1 a2 plus b1 b2 plus c1 c2 equal to 0. This is the condition to orthogonality. So first vector take as a bar equal to 2i plus lambda j plus k, b bar equal to I plus 2j plus 3k. Now apply this condition. So 2 into 1 plus lambda into 2 plus here k quotient is 1, 1 into 3 equal to 0. So 2 plus 2 lambda plus 3 equal to 0. So 2 lambda keep as it is, 2 plus 3 equal to 5, 2 lambda plus 5 equal to 0, 2 lambda equal to minus 5. So lambda equal to what? Minus 5 by 2. So option, fourth option. Okay, next question. If a bar comma b bar comma c bar are three vectors such that a bar plus b bar plus c bar equal to 0 bar and mod a value equal to 2, mod b equal to 3, mod c equal to 5, then Find out A dot B plus B dot C plus C dot A value. Options given, first option 0, second option is 1, third option is minus 19, fourth option is 38. So first, what is the given data? Mod A equal to 2, mod B equal to 3, mod C equal to 5. And one more condition is given, A bar plus B bar plus C bar equal to 0 bar. You have to find out A dot B plus B dot C plus C dot A. So that's why first is squaring on both sides. Squaring on both sides, what you get? A bar plus B bar plus C bar whole square equal to 0 bar square means 0 only. So here apply A plus B plus C whole square formula. Already you know A plus B plus C whole square formula. A square plus B square plus C square plus 2AB plus 2BC plus 2C. That's why here you write, in the place of A square you can write mod A square. In the place of B, mod B square. In the place of C, mod C square. A square plus B square plus C square order. So plus 2A dot B plus 2B dot C plus 2C dot A equal to 0. So what is the mod A value? Mod A value 2. In the place of mod B, substitute 3. In the place of mod C, substitute 5. So 2 square plus 3 square plus 5 square plus, from these three terms, 2 common. 2 common means remaining is A dot B plus B dot C plus C dot A equal to 0. So next, 2 square value 4, 3 square value 9, 5 square value 25 plus 2 into A dot B plus B dot C plus C dot A equal to 0. So 25 plus 9 plus 4, how much? 25 plus 9, 34, 34 plus 4 is 38. 38 plus 2 into A dot B plus B dot C plus C dot A equal to 0. In the next step, 38 bring this side. 38 bring this side, you get minus 38. So this side 2 into A dot B plus B dot C plus C dot A. So we need to find out only A dot B plus B dot C plus C dot A. That's why 2 bring this side. So you get minus 38 by 2. Minus 38 by 2 is nothing but minus 19. So option is C. Next problem. Let A bar comma B bar be 2 unit vectors and theta is the angle between them. Then A bar plus B bar is a unit vector if theta equal to. So here given condition, A bar and B bar are unit vectors. Unit vector means magnitude is 1. So modulus of A equal to 1, modulus of B equal to 1. And one more condition, A plus B is a unit vector. So if A plus B is a unit vector, you can find out the theta value. So A plus B is a unit vector means modulus of A bar plus B bar equal to 1. So then by using this condition, you have to find out theta value. So now squaring on both sides, modulus of A bar plus B bar whole square equal to 1 square. This side you can apply A plus B whole square formula. Already you know A plus B whole square formula, A square plus B square plus 2AB. So mod A square plus mod B square plus 2 into A dot B equal to 1. So mod A value 1, mod B value 1. So 1 square plus 1 square plus 2 into A dot B formula, mod A mod B cos theta equal to 1. So 1 plus 2 into mod A value 1, mod B value 1, cos theta equal to 1. So 1 plus 1 is 2 plus 2 into 1 cos theta is 2 cos theta equal to 1. So this 2 bring this side, what you get? 1 minus 2. 1 minus 2 is minus 1. So 2 cos theta equal to minus 1. So next cos theta equal to what? 2 bring this side, minus 1 by 2. So cos theta equal to minus 1 by 2. When you get theta equal to 120 degrees. So theta equal to 2 pi by 3. So option D. Next question. If theta is angle between two vectors A bar and B bar, then A bar dot B bar is greater than or equal to 0 only when, first option, 0 is less than, theta is less than pi by 2. Second option, 0 less than or equal to theta less than or equal to pi by 2. Third option, 0 less than theta less than pi. Fourth option, 0 less than or equal to theta less than or equal to pi. So what is the given condition here? A dot B is greater than or equal to 0. So A dot B is greater than or equal to 0. We have the formula A dot B. So A dot B equal to what? Mod A into mod B into cos theta is greater than or equal to 0. So mod A mod B bring this side. So 0 only. So cos theta is greater than or equal to 0. So cos theta is positive in first quadrant only. So that's why you can take theta belongs to closed interval 0 comma pi by 2. Closed interval means you can take 0 is less than or equal to theta is less than or equal to pi by 2. Option B is the answer. Next question. The vector in the direction of the vector I minus 2j plus 2k that has magnitude 9 is, first option I minus 2j plus 2k, second option I minus 2j plus 2k by 3, third option 3 into I minus 2j plus 2k, fourth option 9 into I minus 2j plus 2k. So first given vector you can take as a bar. Given vector take as a bar. A bar equal to I minus 2j plus 2k. First to find out unit vector. How to calculate unit vector? Unit vector formula is a cap equal to a by mod a. That's why first to find out modulus of a bar. Modulus of a bar means magnitude of the given vector. So magnitude of given vector mod a equal to what? Under the root of I quotient square. I quotient is 1. So 1 square plus j quotient square. J quotient is minus 2. So minus 2 whole square plus k quotient is 2, so 2 square. So 1 square is 1, minus 2 square is 4, 2 square is 4. So 1 plus 4 is 9. So root 9. Root 9 value is 3. So that's why what is the unit vector? The unit vector in the direction of the vector a bar is a cap. A cap equal to a by mod a. Equal to what? A bar is given vector I minus 2j plus 2k by mod a value how much? 3. So this is a unit vector in the direction of the given vector, but you find out the finally which has magnitude is 9. So that's why the unit vector multiplied with 9. So the vector in the direction of the vector a bar that has magnitude 9 is 9 into a cap. So the unit vector multiplied by the 9, you get the resultant vector. So 9 into a cap value I minus 2j plus 2k by 3. Substitute here. 3 1 is 3 3. So final answer is 3 into I minus 2j plus 2k. That's why correct option is C. Next problem. If a bar is a non-zero vector of magnitude small a, magnitude is small a only, and lambda a non-zero scalar, then lambda into a bar is a unit vector if first option lambda equal to 1, second option lambda equal to minus 1, third option a equal to mod lambda, D option a equal to 1 by mod lambda. Okay, no? So you can take the given condition lambda into a bar is a unit vector. Unit vector means modulus of lambda into a bar equal to 1. So already we know formula modulus of lambda into a bar is nothing but mod lambda into mod a. Mod lambda into mod a equal to 1. Already here given condition a bar is a non-zero vector of magnitude a. That meaning is modulus of a bar equal to a only. Modulus of a bar equal to a only. So in the place of mod a bar you substitute small a. So mod lambda into a equal to 1. A equal to what? 1 by mod lambda. Mod lambda bring this side, you get 1 by mod lambda. So option is fourth option D. Next question. Two adjacent sides of a parallelogram ABCD are 2i plus 4j minus 5k and I plus 2j plus 3k. Then the value of modulus of AC cross BD equal to. Suppose if you take the parallelogram ABCD, here adjacent sides is given. Adjacent sides. So A bar, B bar. Suppose if you take AB side, AD side is given. You had to find out AC cross BD. AC cross BD. AC BD indicates diagonals. Okay, na? So first given vector is A bar. First vector is A bar equal to 2i plus 4j minus 5k. Second vector is B bar, I plus 2j plus 3k are adjacent sides of a parallelogram. First to find out A cross B. A cross B. Why? Because find out A cross B, the area of the parallelogram when adjacent sides are given, formula is modulus of A cross B. Area of the parallelogram when adjacent sides are given, modulus of A cross B. That's why first find out A cross B. A cross B equal to what? In the box, first row is I, j, k vectors. In the second row, first vector quotients. What is the first vector? A bar. A bar quotients 2, 4, minus 5. 2, 4, minus 5. Next, in the third row, you can write the second vector quotients. I quotient is 1, j quotient is 2, k quotient is 3. 1, 2, 3. Now find out the determinate value. I present row, column removed. What is the remaining minor is 4 minus 5 2 3. So its value how much? 4 into 3 is 12, minus of minus 10 is plus 10. I into 12 plus 10. Next, minus j of 2 into 3 is 6, minus of 1 into minus 5 is plus 5, plus k into 2 into 2 4, minus 1 into 4 4, 4 minus 4. So this value 12 plus 10 22i, minus 6 plus 5 is 11j. So plus 4 minus 4 is 0, 0 into k is 0. So that's why vector 22i minus 11j. This is the value of a cross b. Here 11 common possible. So 11 common, remaining is 2i minus j. So find out magnitude. Magnitude modulus of a cross b is equal to 11 into under the root of I quotient here 2 square, plus j quotient is minus 1 square. So this equal to 11 into under the root of 4 plus minus 1 whole square is 1 only. So 4 plus 1. So 11 into under the root of 5. So this is the value of modulus of a cross b only. So this is the area of the parallelogram when adjacent sides are given. So but we find out modulus of AC cross BD. That's why actually in the case of diagonal formula 1 by 2 modulus of diagonal, 1 by 2 modulus of AC cross BD. In the case of adjacent sides modulus of A cross B. Suppose these two areas are equal, what you get? Modulus of AC cross BD equal to 2, bring this side 2 into modulus of A cross B. So modulus of AC cross BD, AC BD indicates diagonals. At that time this equal to 2 into modulus of A cross B. Here A and B indicates adjacent sides. So 2 into modulus of A cross B. So 2 into modulus of A cross B value 11 root 5. So 11 into root 5. So final answer is 22 root 5. So option is B. B is the final answer. Next problem. OA bar equal to I plus xj plus 2k. OB bar equal to 2i plus k. OB bar equal to 2i plus k. And OC bar equal to minus I plus j plus k. And one more condition is given. AB bar is perpendicular to BC. Then find out x. X value find out. Options. First option 0. Second option 3. Third option minus 3. Fourth option is none of these. So here position vectors is given. OA, OB, OC is given. So first you find out AB bar. So AB bar equal to, how to calculate position vector of AB bar? AB bar is nothing but OB minus OA equal to OB bar equal to what? 2i plus k minus OA bar equal to what? I plus xj plus 2k. So 2i minus I is I minus xj. Next k minus 2k is minus k. Next BC. BC position vector of BC bar. BC bar is nothing but OC minus OB equal to OC bar. OC bar equal to what? Minus I plus j plus k. Substitute here. Minus of OB bar. OB bar equal to 2i plus k. So minus I minus 2i is minus 3i. Next plus j, k minus k cancel. So what is the given condition here? Already we find out AB bar and BC bar. So here given condition AB bar is perpendicular to BC bar. So AB is perpendicular to BC means its dot product is 0. So AB bar dot BC bar equal to 0. What is the AB bar vector? I minus xj minus k. I minus xj minus k dot BC bar vector minus 3i plus j equal to 0. Dot product is 0 means I quotient into I quotient only you can multiply. So 1 into minus 3 plus minus x into here j quotient is 1 plus here k quotient is minus 1. So minus 1 here k is not given, so 0 minus 1 into 0. So minus 3 minus x plus 0 equal to 0. So what about x value? X bring this side, you get x equal to minus 3. So option is C. Next question. Box I minus j comma j minus k comma k minus I equal to first option 0, second option 1, third option minus 1, fourth option 1 by 2. So find out this value, box value. Box is nothing but determinant of the given vectors. Box I minus j minus k, k minus k equal to determinant of first vector quotients. In the first vector I minus j is given, so I quotient is 1, next j quotient is minus 1. Here k not given, so if the k is not given in this place you can put 0. Next row, second vector j minus k. In the second vector j minus k, I is not given, in the place of I you can put the 0. Next j quotient is 1, k quotient is minus 1. Next third vector k minus I, so this is written as minus I plus k, so I quotient is minus 1. Here j not given, so in the place of j you write 0. Next k quotient is 1. So find out this determinant value. So 1 into 1 minus 0, so 1 plus 0, minus of minus plus, so 1 plus 0 plus minus of minus 1 is plus 1, plus 1 into 0 into 1 0, minus 1 into minus 1 is minus 1, plus 0 into 0 minus of minus plus 1. So this one is 0 into something is 0 only. So 1 into 1 1, 1 into minus 1 is minus 1. So 1 minus 1 value is 0. So answer is option A. Next problem. The ratio in which the line segment joining the points 2, 4, 5 and 3, 5, minus 4 is divided by the point 0, 2, 23 is. First option 3:2, second option minus 2:3. Minus indicates external ratio. C option 1:2, D option minus 1:2. This means 1:2 externally. So here what is the line segment? 2, 4, 5, 3, 5, minus 4 are initial and terminal points of the line segment. So this treat as A, this treat as B. Next dividing point take as P. So dividing point take as P. Always initial point treat by x1, y1, z1. Terminal point denoted by x2, y2, z2. Dividing point denoted by x, y, z. So if the P divides AB, P divides AB in the ratio, formula x1 minus x is to x minus x2. Okay, na? So this equal to, what is x1 here? x1 value is 2, x value is 0, x2 value is 3. So substitute values 2 minus 0 is to 0 minus 3. So 2 is to minus 3. This is nothing but minus 2 is to 3. So option is B. So that's why diagram is like this. Suppose AB is line segment, P is dividing outside externally only. So P divides AB in the ratio 2:3 externally. So that indicates minus 2:3. Next problem. The vectors lambda I plus j plus 2k, I plus lambda j minus k, 2i minus j plus lambda k are coplanar if first option lambda equal to minus 2, second option lambda equal to 0, third option lambda equal to 1, fourth option lambda equal to minus 1. You had to find out for what value of lambda the given vectors are coplanar. Coplanar condition, box value 0, box ABC equal to 0. That meaning is determinant of 3 vectors equal to 0. So given vectors take as first vector is A bar equal to what? Lambda I plus j plus 2k. Second vector take as B bar equal to I plus lambda j minus k. So third vector take as C bar equal to what? 2i minus j plus lambda k. So these 3 vectors are coplanar given. Coplanar means box ABC equal to 0. Box is nothing but determinant of the 3 vector quotients. So what is the first vector? First vector quotient is lambda 1, 2, lambda 1, 2. Next second vector quotients, I quotient is 1, j quotient is lambda, k quotient is minus 1. So 1 lambda minus 1. Next third vector quotients 2 minus 1 lambda. So 2 minus 1 lambda. So find out this determinant value. So lambda into lambda square minus 1. Next minus 1 into 1 into lambda minus 1 minus 2 is plus 2, lambda plus 2. Next 2 minor, 1 into minus 1 minus 2 into lambda 2 lambda equal to 0. Next lambda into lambda square is lambda cube, lambda into minus 1 is minus lambda, minus 1 into lambda is minus lambda, minus 1 into 2 minus 2, Next 2 into minus 1 is minus 2. 2 into minus 2 lambda is minus 4 lambda equal to 0. So write in order lambda cube. Next to lambda terms minus lambda, minus 4 lambda equal to minus 6 lambda. Next minus 2 is minus 4 equal to 0. This is a cubic equation. So this is a cubic equation in the lambda. So you had to verify options by substituting the values. So which one is satisfied, that is the right option. So verify options. What is the first option? Lambda equal to minus 2 is given. In the place of lambda you can substitute minus 2. What you get? If you substitute minus 2 in the place of lambda, what you get? Minus 2 whole cube minus 6 into minus 2 minus 4 equal to 0. So what you get this value? Minus 2 whole cube is minus 8, minus 6 into minus 2 is plus 12, minus 4 equal to 0. So 12 minus 12 equal to 0, 0 equal to 0. So option A is verified. So that's why answer is lambda equal to minus 2. Next question, if modulus of A cross B equal to 4 and modulus of A dot B equal to 2, then find out mod A square into mod B square. So options given, first option 6, second option 2, third option 20, fourth option 8. So we have the relation between dot product and cross product, modulus of A dot B whole square plus modulus of A cross B whole square equal to mod A square into mod B square. This is the relation between dot product and cross product. Already values given, dot product value 2, cross product value 4. Substitute values. Modulus of A dot B whole square, in the place of the A dot B you can substitute 2. So 2 square plus A cross B modulus value 4. So 4 square equal to mod A square into mod B square. So 2 square value 4, 4 square value 16 equal to mod A square into mod B square. So mod A square into mod B square equal to 16 plus 4 is 20. So option C. Next problem, if mod A equal to 3, mod B equal to 4, then a value of lambda for which A plus lambda B is perpendicular to A minus lambda B is. So option A 9 by 16, option B 3 by 4, option C 3 by 2, option D 4 by 3. So we had to find out lambda value for which these two vectors are perpendicular. If the two vectors are perpendicular, its dot product is 0. So what is the first vector? A plus lambda B is the first vector. Second vector is A minus lambda B. A plus lambda B is perpendicular to A minus lambda B. That's why its dot product is 0. A plus lambda B dot A minus lambda B equal to 0. So which is in the form of A plus B into A minus B. A plus B into A minus B is nothing but A square minus B square. So that's why mod A square minus lambda square into mod B square equal to 0. So mod A value is given 3. Mod A value is 3. Next to mod B value is 4. So substitute here 3 square minus lambda square into 4 square. So this equal to 9 minus lambda square into 4 square is 16 equal to 0. So lambda square into 16 bring this side, you get positive sign. So 9 equal to 16 lambda square. So lambda square equal to what? 9 by 16. So lambda value what? Lambda equal to 3 by 4.